There we go, baby. Welcome to the Pitch and Pipe Podcast. We got some very special guests in the house. We got my guy, Mr. Jeffrey Blanchard himself. Also, the Gooses, lose my boy, aka the 50 Boys OC. My guy Jeff representing the Silverbacks in DELRAY. Never thought this would happen. We got them both in the building.
Yes, sir.
So definitely appreciate y'all for coming out. I'm your host, Pernell Davis. I got my guy, the light-skinned sensation, Mr. Edgar Martin. So, I want to take a little toast, guys. Toast to episode 23. We brought you in here because LeBron wear 23. This is the greatest episode.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Hello, little toast. Here we go, baby. Hopefully this episode Poop finishes his whole drink. All right. Now we got you guys here. We know the game coming up this weekend, so there's definitely some little strategy behind it.
What game?
If you don't know what,
hey, some people don't know, dog. You gotta let them know.
If you don't know what game going on this weekend, kill yourself. No, I'm sorry. But yeah, we got DELRAY Boynton game coming up. Definitely gonna be a good one, good atmosphere. Well, little stuff affecting the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? We losing a little bit of that little league intimacy. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be playing where the big dogs play at, but that's all right. We still gonna try to win some games. But so having both of y'all here is definitely a reason we got both of y'all here, because both of you guys are coaches on best team in Palm Beach County at y'all age group, right? We could say Broward and Dade right now at this point. So we just kind of, want to pick y'all brain and see how y'all think and, how y'all move with it. Definitely with kids of this caliber, you know what I'm saying? So the first question I want to throw out is, how do y'all keep the kids so focused to stay this dominant for so long?
You
go. With me, it was easier for me starting with a good mentor, Coach Davis. I've been learning on the way. You know what I'm saying? I came to DELRAY. I had my kids originally at West Boynton. Came to DELRAY when I knew Coach Davis was coaching at DELRAY. Right. He's a guy of structure. You know what I'm saying? He got a police background, works for the sheriff's office. Growing up, he was always a great coach. He got a winning background. So I learned a lot from him. He was old school, you know what I'm saying? I worked and coached under different coaches, and I knew that was probably something I wanted, because that was a type of coach that I responded well to growing up. As far as keeping these kids motivated, man, we created a competitive culture down there in DELRAY, but it didn't start like that. You know what I'm saying? When we started out with the 7U, we didn't know what we had, bro. We was just out there. We was just practicing, trying to develop these kids. We went week to week, you know what I'm saying? And as the season progressed, we realized, like, hey, we probably can win this thing. You know what I'm saying? I think what's helped us along the way is keeping the core group of those kids together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that creates a winning culture, honestly. If you can keep your kids together in today's time, you'll probably have some success. So, from our 7U to our 8U year, we probably lost a kid or two. And then we gained a kid or two. And then moving on, every year has been the same way. You know what I'm saying? We keep it fun, but we also keep it business. You know what I'm saying? Because what we're trying to do over there in DELRAY is put out a product that's going to help these high schools in the near future. You know what I'm saying? We try to coach them with real football terminology, real football knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So that when these kids become freshmen in high school, majority of them can touch the field and impact the field in the county. So that's been our goal, and that's been the things that we've been doing.
All right, so same question for my guy.
I mean, he kind of summed it up with a lot of what he just said. I know me and Coach Mott, when we took over this team, we kind of set out we just wanted to create an atmosphere where it's going to be a competitive environment and letting our kids get used to competing at a high level. So, like, I tell my kids, like, right now, we got kids from all over South Florida at this point, because the team have grown. We're 13 now, and it's took another level, because we always felt like, okay, wherever the top kids at, whatever the top teams at, that's who we want to compete against. So after we won our Super Bowl in league, we started looking outside the league. Because when we won the Super Bowl on 10U, which is 2 or 3 years ago, we called ourselves the best around. Then we looked and we was like, oh, they got some stuff called nationals going on. And those teams were claiming they were number one, but they was from different states. So that was another challenge for our kids. And we kind of took that challenge and let them know, like, okay, look, we not playing at this level yet, but I feel like y'all just as good as those kids, if not better. So moving forward for the next year, we're gonna step out our league and our comfort zone to playing against teams y'all know, and we finna start hitting the road and going to, Alabama, Charlotte, Georgia, playing against those teams from California and Texas. And what they realize is showed our kids, okay, those dudes are good, but we are just as good. And not only some of the top, like we know about the top kids, but it gave our kids towards, the starter, that defensive end or that backup receiver who thought like, I look on Instagram and I see this guy who they talking about as a 5-star receiver, 5-star defensive lineman, and he ain't that good. Like he good, but he ain't like South Florida good. So it kind of gave them the vision to see like, hey, we got life in this game. Like everybody look at your top guys and see like, okay, we know he finna do something. We know he finna do something, but they don't never look towards the bottom of the roster and the life he gave them because they competed and said, look, I did my thing today too, and I competed versus that Georgia team and that Texas team. So our challenges always came from just, okay, once we complete check one off, we start trying to check off and show our kids is, you got a real future in this game. So that's kind of how we keep them alive with what we doing there, because we 13U now. We at the exit stage, and this is our last run. So this is the last ride. So I wanted to make sure we try to show our kids, y'all were one of the best teams to ever do it, one of the best teams to come through the state, one of the best teams to come through Palm Beach County, and you're gonna be one of the best teams and remember forever. And that's kind of our mission with what we do.
Yeah, y'all boys definitely y'all setting a blueprint for people to come behind. You know what I'm saying? What y'all boys doing? What do the Boynton-DELRAY rivalry? What that mean to y'all?
It's the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's competitive, it's fun, it's family. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on for ages, bro. I think honestly now it's more turned than it used to be due to the internet. You know what I'm saying?
True,
in the internet
that's
world
true.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But what I do like about both cities, they go hard, bro. They go hard. They poke at each other throughout the course of the year. But that week, you already know if you got thin skin, delete your social media.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no rules
Right.
the week of Boynton-DELRAY. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then everybody show up to the game and it's love. You feel me? It'd be a real dope atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that way since I've been a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Both cities, like I say, we embrace each other, bro. We know we family. People in DELRAY got family in Boynton. People in Boynton got family in DELRAY. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely one for the cultural. I think they changed it a little bit this year. I ain't really feeling how they doing it this year, man, because what's going on is they considering it an event. You know what I'm saying? So the city of DELRAY has now given power to the police to make the rules on how this game gonna be played and how they moved it to Atlanta High School. You know what I'm saying? And they put things in place where people can't enjoy the environment. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot summer, bro, and they want you to go out here and
tents
you
and
know what
all
I'm saying?
that.
No
Y'all
tents,
seen
no
that,
bar
man.
like that. So now people gonna be going to see their kids play and leaving.
Yeah, they ain't gonna stay around for the whole
Right. So we'll see, man. We hoping that it still do what it do. People just eat it and go through it because it's always a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what's going forward.
It's funny, bro. It started what we say, like the early 90s?
93 when the Bulldogs
Because, there you go. So my first year was 94 playing for the Rocks because the Bulldogs was just like getting established. So, a lot of players from Boynton was playing for DELRAY. And, that was real crazy because you got the best players in Boynton and DELRAY on the same team, you know what I'm saying? And
That's why they won so many bowls.
yeah.
That's why they won so many bowls when they had it together.
Exactly. For real, bro. And I mean, it's kind of like, because Miami a huge city.
Yeah.
So Boynton and DELRAY together, it still ain't bigger than Miami, but that show you like, you know what I'm saying? When
we come together.
There you go.
And I'm glad you kind of touched on that, man, because like when you just consider Palm Beach County, I think when it comes to DELRAY and Boynton, the rest of the county ain't caught up when it comes to youth ball.
Right.
When I'm only saying the atmosphere and understanding the popularity of how the game have grown. When you speak on DELRAY and Boynton, those teams came through the South Florida Youth Football League. And anybody who know about that, knowing that's playing against the best of the best from a lot of their leagues, a lot of the Hurricanes, the Bunch Parks, the Miami leagues. those two programs been playing against that type of competition since the early '90s and Derry from the '80s on back. Now you look at like a Royal Palm, and no disrespect to these programs, Royal Palm, the Riviera, and Palm Beach Gardens. They didn't play that competitive type of football. So when we speak on the history of the rivalry between Delray and Boynton, they don't even understand that. You speak in another language, but if I speak to a team like Miami Garden Chiefs, Miami Garden Ravens, those two parks, they understand the history of a rivalry because they've been playing that a while. So like to Riviera Chargers, it's like, oh, it's just Delray playing Boynton. But they don't know like there's two brothers, you know what I mean, that just met. Like, because when it come to the connection between the two, these people all got family on this side. You know, we got coaches that from Derry that coaching Boynton, coaches that's from Boynton that coaching Derry, got kids that's from Derry that playing Boynton, kids that's from Boynton that playing Derry, you know, family members on both sides. So it's like, it's really a family reunion to me. You know, you see people from all sides. And I think that the Palm Beach County don't know about the history of that rivalry. So I feel like if they really knew and understood, more people tune in to see what's really going on.
So I definitely agree with that because, like I said, I've been legit playing in it. You know what I'm saying? This school's been my first time coaching in it. Well, I'm still gonna coach in it, but not the same environment like, you know, at Old Atlantic down there, you know, in the dead end by the train. I want to see the train come by while I'm calling some shit. You know what I'm saying? So now it's gonna be a train, but it's gonna be the damn tri-rail coming through. You know what I'm saying? But I was expecting to get that feeling this year, so I won't get it this year. But you know, hopefully we get it back on track, get it in Boynton. You'll have that same vibe. But as for you two guys, right? Y'all coaching on some of the best teams, right? So first, I'm gonna ask you this, Goose. You said you got guys from all over the Tri-County now, right? How do you juggle the egos?
I mean, like that's the reason why you go out and get those type of guys, because I try to get them that goes back to my original point. Like when me and Coach Mott set out, we wanted to get them that high school, and I say high school out of respect, but I feel like the type of talent we got, you only gonna get this type of competition when you get to college. When your running back coach, you play running back when he bring in 3 other 4-star running backs, and you got that mentality of I'm used to it. And I tell my parents the same thing when they have problems when it come to they want their son to touch the ball a little more. He ain't doing what he used to be doing or whatever it may be. And I'll be honest with them. I say you got a first class, hands-on chance to see your child every day in practice and how he would perform with athletes that's just as good as him, if not better. So if you want to prepare them for the long run, you got to get them ready for this type of competition. You don't want him to calling you when he gets to the University of Michigan and he's saying, Coach Harbaugh don't like me, he trying me, now you ready to transfer and jump in the portal because he just signed 2 other 5-star running backs and that guy from Georgia just transferred over who had 1,500 last year. My kid's going to be like, I'm used to it. Coach bringing a dude who's supposed to be, quote unquote, the man every year. You know, that's the type of environment I try to create. So when it comes to bringing guys in, my kids look over the shoulder like, we know what time it is. We're going to get to practice early. I'm finna stay 15 minutes extra. I'm finna attack you when I'm at linebacker, you at running back. I'm trying to rip your head off.
Real competition.
You know, like so that's what it creates instead of getting kids to feel like somebody trying them or somebody don't like them when coach just going with this guy because he just hit the hole a little better right now. You know what I mean? He making the most of his opportunities. So that's kind of like how I try to keep that mindset with them and keep that ego in check. Because I told one today, hey, look, the show gonna keep rolling with it without you. You know what I mean? And he ain't playing the first couple plays. I gotta let him know. You know, you just let him know what's going on. But that's another situation.
It's oh my bad, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I'm done.
It's funny, bro, because you know my first 2 years on the 75, bro, for Derry, we 7, 8 years old, bro. Them was like the toughest coaches I ever had from there all the way to college, bro. So everything after that, it's like they already done prepared us for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and then like I say, you know, looking at y'all boys, it's like, it's good to see, you know, that old school coaching still, you know what I mean? And like them 2 years for Derry, we ain't lose no games, bro. 2 years, you know, and like I said, to see y'all 3 years in a row, it's like, you know, y'all, you know, took it to another level, you know what I'm saying?
So we're dealing with the ego stuff, man. it's crazy, right? Because the younger they were, you really ain't had it, right? They couldn't even process it. They don't really know what the ego is.
Yeah.
They develop an ego based on what they hearing outside the gate, fam.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
if it's up to the kids, bro, the kids gonna do whatever you tell them to do. They having fun. They gonna play how many reps you got them play, whatever, right? We create a competitive atmosphere. So when it come to us, you know, our head coach try to check it at the door. Especially with like a new kid coming to our program. First off, we love the fact that a kid want to come to a team that they feel good. They know they gonna have to compete.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you also gotta, you ain't just recruiting the kid, you recruiting the parent. So Davis always say, bro, I gotta see what the parent like. You know what I'm saying? Cause the parent ego will be bigger than these kids.
That's
man.
true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
he don't promise them nothing out the gate. He very direct, you know what I'm saying, which I like, brother. And me, honestly, like, I can't be a head coach because I'm a person that I got empathy for everybody, dog. You know what I'm saying? I try to do right by everybody. And sometimes being in a head coach position, bro, you gotta be direct.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
feeling it all.
But you gotta be direct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how he is, bro. So we still deal with the parents that have certain issues sometimes when things don't go one way or another. But we try to keep the kids' mind focused on the goal at hand, the task at home, because none of this really about right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just part of the process, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We just trying to compete, create this competitive culture.
That's
But
it.
y'all know every day, bro, Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, y'all competing in practice for reps. You know what I'm saying? In the game. Like, that got to carry over to how you perform this week going to determine how you play this week. Plus, with us, we watch so much film that our system changes every week. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
so a kid may not be involved in the system as much this week, but next week the system setting is
Tailor-made
more
That
towards
makes
him.
sense.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then it's just, bro, it's a lot of variables that take place, bro. You can play every kid, bro. I can really say we got 35 strong, bro. We got 35 kids that deserve to play and should play, bro. And so far this year, we've played every 35 kid in every game.
That's what's up.
Guess who don't like it? The starters don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you play the starters all game and one get hurt, how you feel about that? You putting up 30 points in the first quarter, bro, and you keeping your starters in all game.
Yeah.
And I can't justify that when these backups been coming to practice every week, competing their ass off.
Fundraising, doing everything.
What we tell the kids that the parents don't understand is we reserve your body, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the pitch.
If we ain't gotta burn you out, if I ain't gotta give you 20, if you could be productive in 5 carries, be productive in 5.
But see, that don't matter now because they ain't feeling that body.
Yeah.
Their body ain't aching right now because
I
I'm
need
10.
something to post on social
Exactly.
That's
media.
it.
There you go.
And they don't know how much, and I'm glad you spoke on that too, but if you really break down the game, they don't know how much 5 carries is in the game. That's a lot of carries. 5 carries, like, it don't sound like much because everybody watch the NFL and they see he had 28 carries and 30 carries, but 5 carries in the game is a lot. You got to think about how many snaps you gonna
20
get.
something plays.
Right. So you got 5 carries. That's a lot of carries in the game, but the parents don't understand that, and it's a lot they don't understand. Like, one of the things we did and we strong on every year, I open up our numbers, positions every year. If you go back and look at our stuff, like, just because you was number 1 last year, that don't make you number 1 this year, because it's not fair how it is. When we played football growing up, it was, you got to the new age group, it was already some vets already at the age group. It was double age. Now it's single age, so these kids move up with kids they've been moving up with, and you don't never go out and bring players. They already know he number 1. He was number 1 last year. He was number 3 last year. He was number 5. Everybody know their number. So what I had to do was, oh no, we finna cut this out quick. Yeah. This ain't how this go. Just because you register on 6U and you come to Boynton, that don't make you 6U to 13U. I mean, the number 1 to 13U. That's not fair. If this dude come to the team on 12U and he outwork you, he's out practicing you, he's a leader of this team, he's a captain, why he can't pick first? Yeah. So that's how we do. We pick numbers over here. If you come and you working hard and you first in laps and you being respectful, you doing checking up all the boxes, that's how we pick our numbers. Yeah. Now, you got some kids that'll show a little respect and be like, I ain't gonna mess with him. I ain't gonna mess with that number. But at the same time, what they want. Yeah. But I just from 0 all the way up. Go look over the years, you'll see it's been changes, but parents don't like it. They hate it. They feel like you tried their baby, you took his number. Hey, listen, what can I do if he?
But that's how you hold them accountable, though, and make them continue to want to work hard, to give them something to strive for. You know what I'm saying?
I look at that too, bro. sometimes we giving that number more power than we give your kid playing time. Like you'll have a person, bro. What if the kid don't even play that much, but he value number 9?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like which one got more presidents? You know what I'm saying? Like let's care more about
It's so it's so crazy what he did. I talked to bro about this stuff like a couple months ago. But what he did was like a lot of parents won't even do that. And I just had an honest conversation. I just told him, I'm like, look, bro, I know you ain't trying to show no favoritism. I know you're a real dude. You'll never do that. But at the same time, cause he gave his son a number up. Like his son got like you know what I mean? He gave it. He went from 1 to 21.
So I'm gonna break that down. So he gave his number up. This what really happened. So when he was at West Point, he won number 1. Always, bro. Especially number 1. Everywhere I went, when I played college ball, cats that won number 1, they valued that number so much. They felt like, bro, I gotta win number 1. So when he was at West Point and they gave it to him, I was like, dang, I had that talk with him way back then. I was like, Jake, don't ever own that number, bro. I say, well, whatever football number. I say, the goal is to make a kid want to wear whatever number you wear.
You made the number look good.
So they kept giving him number 1. And when we came to DELRAY, he got number 1. He ain't never asked for it. He's been giving it. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, the kid, when BJ came to our team, he a kid, bro. Every kid wanted a certain number. He wanted a certain number. It wasn't available to him. My son was in the car with me when I was talking to his old boy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big deal or anything. He was just asking, is this number available? That number? I'm like, nah, those numbers ain't available. My son was in the car. He was like, Daddy, he can get number 1? I like, for real? He was like, yeah. So I ain't tell the dad right away. I was like, all right, I'm going to holler at you about it. And we'll talk to your mom. And then boom. So I get off the phone with BJ dad. And then JJ was like, yeah. He was like, the number don't make you. He was like, first he said 23. First he wanted to be 23 like Devin Hester. And he was naming like great people wear 23. Jordan, Devin Hester. So I was like, cool. I was like, that's cool. But then he started doing more research on numbers and he came in like, I want to wear the 21. Prime time. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just so happened like when we did it, everybody said, dog. So like, other teams was like, dang, JJ gave up his number for their team to get better, to bring the kid in, and we just let everybody stick to the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no big deal. That's what y'all want to say, cool. But that wasn't the real reason. He just gave it up because he knew, like,
bigger than the number.
Yeah, it's bigger than the number, bro. It's bigger than the number.
It's funny, dog, because it used to be like that when we were kids, too.
Man, we had 30, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
With a thermostat. I'm like, looking crazy.
But, bro, I remember teams were, you can't pick your number. They just gonna give you a number, and
your mama ain't
it
say
is what it is.
Especially that you moved to 125 your first year. You number. You better be glad you just on this team.
Happy to get in the 20. You get a 24 or 20 something.
But you know, we was in a different time, bro. Our parents ain't even get involved. They just let the coaches handle you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Bro, I remember they gave me a Thurman Thomas when I first played for the Rock. You know, Rock.
I
ain't never had
how they do you, and they don't know your family. Bitch, they gonna give you the old equipment, old helmet, so you make a name for yourself.
Right.
So that's all they did, gave me the Thurman.
The first hit.
Fall it off. Man, come on. So I act like I lost the helmet. So I told Coach, I'm like, Coach Gene, I lost my helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. I got one for you. He came out with a brand new Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But like, you remember them moments, bro? I had to earn it. And then by week, like 3 weeks old, I'm out there starting with 30 on and a Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But like, nowadays, bro, you have a kid never played football. The parent will come there with obligations. Like, in order for him to play for you, he need this, that, the third. Man, you be like, it just don't work like that, bro. I'll lose before I embrace that type of culture or that type
and that same type of parent that's gonna say they need all that, gonna need a ride. Don't need this. You're gonna pull us. It's gonna be 4 cars in the driveway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't abuse it. We don't mind doing, you know, because like when you doing this coaching stuff, man, I tell everybody, every coach know this. You know, PE head coach this year. You sign up to lose money.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you as a coach, you gonna lose money because you're paying out for this. This person need help with registration. You seen this dude ain't wear no cleats the first couple of weeks. So know what you do? Hey man, we gotta get this dude some cleats right here.
Yeah.
You know, this person ain't got money for the spirit pack. This person who went to the game, they ain't ate. You picking up on little stuff like so. you just losing money. Like it's a bill. But you know, we ain't complaining, but now we still gotta get blamed when it don't go a certain way. You forgot about all the stuff we done did for you, and you think we purposely out here mistreating your child just because the game got tight. And I'm a firm believer of this. You gotta earn your keep. You gotta earn your keep. And then, like, you know, I'm a teacher as well. So it's like, if a child ain't supposed to be in a spelling bee, why we putting them in a spelling bee?
Right.
Well, if you want to represent your school, they're gonna go get all the best third grade spellers. Why you don't say just your child can't spell? Why you don't say my child need to be over there?
Yeah.
Now we in the same thing when it comes to athletics. And when you get above or in certain games, your child don't belong out there.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of it.
Yeah. And
But
we ain't telling you that we ain't gonna work with them.
Yeah.
We ain't ready right now.
Like you signed up and paid your $175 or your $200 for the registration, and that's the babysitter from May all the way until November. $200, the cheapest babysitter you can find for 2 hours a day. You can drop him off. He gonna get mentor. He gonna get discipline. He gonna get coaching. He gonna get all this stuff
a bunch of times
for $200. And you act like you done did so much, and the coach so wrong, the program so wrong, this wrong, and like that ain't right.
They're gonna make a post and get buy-in.
That ain't right.
Went through the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dog, at the end of the day, it's only 11 players on
That's
offense,
it.
11 on defense, and bro, you ain't gonna be able to satisfy everybody, dog.
Man,
it's
well,
always gonna
when
be.
we grew up back in the day, you sat the pine.
That's
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, one guy get 30 carries.
And look,
Yo.
they don't know their child got to go to school with their friends, and I put Joe Blow in who I'm supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Lil Ricky ain't ready. Everybody know Lil Ricky. He know he ain't ready.
Yeah.
But his mama and daddy done push him.
Yeah,
You need to
yeah.
be putting my son in. So you put him in there, that boy go around the corner, shake him and go score. Guess who got to feel it for the rest? Man, get it, man. Slapping upside the head, bullying him. He made us lose, man.
Yep.
He's trying.
Yep.
On Instagram, he sorry, man. You this, you that.
He
Got to deal with that.
Correct.
You don't know what's going on, but
That's,
Ricky.
yeah, social media, bro. That's
So basically, bro, so we both saying, listen, man, winning come with the same BS as losing. Bro. You deal with it, you know what I'm saying? But what you gotta try to do, bro, you gotta try to block out the outside noise. You gotta just get buy-in from 35 in that gate. You know what I'm saying? Because outside the gate, they ain't gonna never get it, bro, because they want explanation for everything. The kids know.
Cause they
They
not there every day
They
like
every
the coaches
day,
and the players.
The
Yeah.
kids know how
they
it
know.
go down, but
They know.
the kids sometimes gonna be disappointed because they know
They feel like they
the
letting their
people
parents
outside
down.
the gate gonna be disappointed.
Yeah,
Too
they
much
feel like
pressure.
they let
Too
them
much
down.
pressure on them, bro.
It's
Too
too
much
much,
pressure
bro.
on them.
I watch.
I don't believe in that, dog. I don't believe in adding no extra. That's why when I talk to y'all, I'm like, bro, I don't get on here and raw stuff because football a contact sport, fam.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And we ain't got to play.
We ain't playing.
Yeah, we ain't
Kids
playing.
gotta play. Why add extra pressure to them, bro? Like, coach them up and live with the results, bro. That's how I am, bro. Win, lose, or draw, bro. One thing about it, we're gonna show up prepared. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
As
take no
prepared as
shortcuts.
possible.
Yeah,
Sorry that the rain messed me up a little bit,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna come and be as prepared as possible. I done told them everything. Now it's time to play.
And that's all it is.
And we're gonna live with the results.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, bro, you gotta embrace, let's say losing. You gotta embrace it. You gotta say, so damn, that mean we got room to get better? You feel me? Like, smile at it.
Ain't nothing wrong with losing.
And then we're gonna kill a little narrative too about us. Like, people act like we be ducking smoke. You know what I'm saying? So first off, like, with our team, Coach Davis, now he done started buying in because you see how y'all started moving and doing stuff like that. And we like that. You know what I'm saying? Putting them boys on the national stage.
Traveling,
So,
okay.
But initially, he ain't for all that, bro, because the janky stuff that go on, promoters,
Trust.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit like that. And there's been some of that. You know, the kids, our kids, and even me, we'll fade anybody any day. You know what I'm saying? It's just football, bro.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, we want the fade.
That's
you know
how
what I'm saying?
kids
Because that's
are.
where these kids grow at, bro. And that's what they're going to remember, like them tough games. I don't like the division. I don't like our division. To be quite honest with y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's so unbalanced, bro, that it ain't cool, it ain't fun on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we got to try to find a way to keep it fun and keep our kids excited because the division's so lopsided.
I see what you're saying.
When you on a team like that, I think the practice is more fun.
No, the practice is dope, but it's
And that's why
hard
you
to tell
got
the kids that on
and
Saturday.
that's why he's saying it's like they want that type of those type of games because that's where our challenges come from. That's the same thing with us, bro. Like he said, like he was just saying earlier, the starters don't want to come out. But the backups got to play.
Yeah.
We up 28, 24,
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
You know, and
And then
our
I gotta
team.
develop them too. Get you
Yeah,
some
gotta
game
develop.
reps. You
You
know
really,
what I mean?
and then they don't think about that. The bigger picture is we got better as a team.
Yeah.
They game ready. Like if I need them in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
they'll get in and play because they done got so much game experience throughout the year. So you got to look at it like that too, man. But
So how many the team that y'all got? Y'all done had that team together. How many years?
7, 8, 9. This is the 4th year right here.
4 years.
Yeah.
How many of them players like the same or like I know y'all probably get a couple new ones every year.
We got a couple new ones, but for the most part, I say we got probably like that 7U team, at least 20 of them same.
20.
I'll say about 20, close to 20 kids.
About 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, bro, that year, 7U year, we had kids that moved up that's supposed to be playing down. We got linemen right now that's young that can play 9U.
Wow.
They 4-year starters for us, fam.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
We ain't know how good we were, especially me. Like, I was new to the AYFL, so I'm hearing about all the other teams, but I don't know them.
same
So
way,
I'm playing a week to week.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, we actually straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Two questions, dog. When was the last time y'all lost again?
Bugatti in a kickoff classic going into 8U.
What year that?
14-13. That was 3 years ago.
3 years.
Yeah, it was a preseason game.
And y'all done won 3 Super Bowls in a row, right?
Yeah.
So at what point, bro, did like you started to realize like, bro, we, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, let me tell you, dog. Like, I'm a realist, bro. I don't give coaching all the props, none of that, bro. Sometimes you get lucky, bro. I think we got a good core group of kids, bro, that can play football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that got parents involved. That, you know what I'm saying? That's been super supportive. I think that's been the start of it. Then you so happen every year we enhanced our coaching staff.
Okay.
And then we seen what we needed. We lost to Bugatti by 1 point. We went and got a kick away from Port St. Lucie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so this Coach Dave,
The little detail, yeah, the small thing.
You know,
Yeah, but like we ain't on the internet looking for people either, dog. Like cats been coming, falling in our lap. You know, we
But when you're that good and you build that rep, people, everybody want to
That's
win.
what I like about both our partners right now and our team. Bro, when we were growing up, you won't get a kid to come to you from Brown or
Yeah.
come to Palm Beach County.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely changed the narrative.
No.
Now we got people driving from Broward and Dade, you know what I'm saying, to come play down here.
That's real.
And that's what he said is everything. Because I know for us, like we had to battle some top premier coaches and programs out of Miami and Broward for some of the kids we got on our team, and that's like huge wins. It's almost like beating Alabama and Georgia for a running back, or just to put it in terms for the audience can understand. Like Lil Will coming from Miami, like you could have, he's deep down Miami, like
He comes from Miami.
you
That's
deep
crazy.
down Miami.
That's crazy, bro.
Like so when you get a kid like that to come to Palm Beach County, when we do it, it wasn't just for the AYFL. Because like I said, we won a Super Bowl on 10U, and we seen like, okay, people still saying we ain't nothing. But the people that said we won nothing was people from different states and different places.
Of course.
But they Super Bowl winners in their league from other places. So it's like, oh, okay, so I see why you talking. You won your Super Bowl, where you from? So it's like the guy who beating everybody up on the street, then you go down another street, I'm the king of my street too.
Yeah.
And you go to that street, they all beating everybody up on their street. So now we got to see who can really be the best of the city.
The neighborhood.
Yeah, so, and that's kind of like what we at with it. And our first year playing nationals, we did good. And then the second year, which is last year, we made it to the Youth National Championship for the 12U age group. So we kind of surprised the whole world. We ended up finishing the #2 team in the nation. And we came a play away from winning it all versus the team who ain't pretty much lose a game in 3 or 4 years. They didn't won Youth National Championships. They out of Georgia since they was 10 years old. So they won 10, 11, 12.
That's the game you saw?
Yeah.
That's the Red Breed team. Okay. And that team, like, we competing. So people looking at it like, oh, you got a kid coming from Miami. That's only an hour away.
Yeah.
These kids, that team, that Red Breed team, they got kids coming from 8 hours away, 6 hours away. They got from different states, so they
Oh,
pulling
yeah.
from a bigger pool.
That's
So,
crazy, bro.
like that, I don't know if you heard of the kid B5. He's like in high school up right now,
Crazy right
but
now.
playing against that kid, that's probably the best kid I've seen, ever that came through the game. Like since I've been coaching.
Where you from?
He's from St. Augustine, but he played on the team in Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
So he traveled 6-7 hours to play on that team.
I don't feel like he went crazy against y'all though.
No, he didn't have a catch versus us. But just looking at him at coin toss, I'm looking up. He's 6'2", 190, like every bit of it. Big calves, athletic, fast, like
Freak.
you know a kid going Division I, NFL, college, big time. When you see him, like he automatically stamped like.
And then you raise the bar, dog. When like what y'all did, y'all raised the bar for other teams to say we gotta load up this whole season. Like you know what?
Yeah.
Like we gotta load up. Like you know what I'm saying? And I don't, bruh, I love that, dog. Like for somebody to say we gonna go create something to beat that, and we raise the bar to that level. Cool. Like you know what I'm saying? Hey, at the end of the day, people want to see competitive football, bro.
Yeah.
And I want to see competitive football. I want to see how I coach when that smoke gets. You know what I'm saying? When it gets smoky, how can we coach? How do our kids respond? So like, bro, I ain't in this to say it's cool. 45 games. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a realist, bro. And I talk to the kids like. I just want y'all to know that ain't the reality, dog. Like it's gonna be some smoke out here at some point. And you try to introduce them to it because you want to see what you got.
Yeah,
I wanna see
damn
who
right.
gonna fold.
Damn
Who
right.
gonna fold when or if we lose? Who gonna show their true colors? You know what I'm saying?
And even with us, we real deal tell these kids, it ain't about the score.
Nah.
It ain't about.
It's about
It's
how you
about the
play.
memories that you
come on,
finna have.
dog.
Like so when we go and play these teams, like we go to Georgia and Charlotte and Carolina and everywhere else we go, Bama to play. It's about y'all having those memories at the hotels, at the Airbnb. Y'all not gonna remember the score. Y'all gonna be 40 years old, 50 years. Ain't what that team when we played. But I get what you gonna remember when he tried to sneak out the room, got caught by Coach Goose. Now he had to sleep in the room with the coaches. You gonna remember when such and such went down the stairs, he trying to talk to that girl, got caught, and this what happened. Y'all remember all the little stories. That's the bonds that y'all gonna remember. If it ain't about the game, we bring y'all together there to go win. That's the goal. But the friends you meet, you got guys from Miami, you got guys from Broward, you got guys from Palm Beach. Now, God forbid, you in Broward at the nightclub, and some dudes want to jump on you. You see your dog, Lil Will, like, or you see the such and such from Broward. Hey, nah, he good. I'm a dog, you know.
Exactly.
You like, phew. You know? Hey, so that what it's about.
Is when you get them kids and you get them kids for more than 1 year, because they family done bought in.
Invested.
They family like
They
it down
fully
there.
invested.
Yeah, they like.
I ain't know it was like that down there.
I ain't know exactly, bro.
And you speak of that, that's what Lil Will was just saying. He can't wait for this DELRAY game. He like, man, because they from Miami.
Yeah.
All they know is like Miami Central versus the West.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Kansas City versus this, New Orleans versus that. But he like, man, that DELRAY game, that DELRAY Boynton game, I can't wait for that. So many, so they love that type of atmosphere, but they don't know we have this going on. We got a little something too down here now. You know, they used to their stuff, but DELRAY Boynton, that's why that rivalry, when people see
tell
it.
the kid from Pahokee that DELRAY 13 you got, that's what he got going on.
Yeah.
He like, I really just want to see what this about.
Yeah.
You don't even know,
I see it, I see it,
And I like it because I'm like, damn, this shorty ain't even from here, but he embracing the rivalry. Like, he popping it on the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, it's cool, bro. Like I said, overall, bro, I wish it was more competitive. I do wish it was more competitive to the point where, like, when we were on 7U, BJ was going to come to us for 8U. This is how I am, bro. This is my thought, because how we grew up, how we played. BJ was going to come to us for 8U, but he was at Tamarack, and I talked to his dad. I'm like, y'all only a couple pieces away. Maybe a switch, go on, and a couple. I talked to his dad. I'm like, keep them there just to keep the lead balance. You feel me? Because I had that kid since 8U, bro. I said no just because I wanted to keep fading on him, and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then after AU is when he came to us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they was way more competitive AU year, but they had other things take place within their organization that they weren't feeling, and he came over to us.
Okay.
And we thankful for him, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did perfect. We probably got like a total of maybe a close to 10 kids from Broward and Dade, like together
Okay.
on this team, bro. And
That's amazing to
Yeah.
hear because our kids always run down there for
Bro,
them.
you
as a savior.
you took the words. I
Yeah.
say I was thinking like, cause you know, if anything, it's gonna be us going down there. But to see them coming here, bro, that's crazy, bro.
different,
It's
That's
a new order, man. You
Yeah.
know, we coach down here too, man. Like
Yeah,
we coaching and we can provide that
Bro,
same opportunity they sell to us.
we could do the same thing y'all could do,
we
Bill.
do the same thing,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. At the end of the day, it's football, bro. So, yeah, man, it's cool, bro. I'm ready for Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get out there, bro. See the people. See
Yeah.
the
Steam, bro. They took the steam from
What
me.
They
does-
took the steam, though.
Because I've been people on the internet like they been
Yeah.
shooting at me like, oh, you ain't saying that. I'm like, bro, it's hard. For one, like y'all said, the kids got to play. So I kind of got to back off because I'm a head coach too now. So I
Yeah,
kind of got to
it's
back
different.
off
Yeah.
some of the stuff I'm saying because it ain't me going out there playing, right? And, you know, some people look at me in a different light. So I can't even, you know, be how I normally am. And then just hearing all the rules and all that, it's kind of like, it almost my mentality like, man, I want to get in and get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I created that. That's why
Yeah.
I'm not ready to be
Like,
honest.
I just want to,
They done
man.
made it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's bad because they don't understand. Like, listen, we've been playing this game for the last 3 years. Nothing happened. This game always been played. Nothing happened. Like if you tell me Pahokee and Belgrade can play against each other, if Miami Central and the West can play against each other, all these teams like DeLRay and Boynton a lot closer than a lot of these places.
So question is, why do y'all think, like, why they doing that? Like, what's
Some people don't want to do their job, and I'm just saying like what I mean by do their job. Sometimes they scared of having to do their job.
okay?
What may happen?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it is.
Okay.
They think about the what ifs.
Yeah.
What if, man? What if? It's been going down for 20-some years.
Tell 'em,
30-some
man.
years.
Tell
Like,
'em,
what you
bro.
talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be prepared. If it go down, then y'all just need to be
Yeah,
prepared. Y'all job. That's
anything
it.
can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anything can happen, but at the same time, more than likely, these people know how to hang out and have a good time. These people know what's going on, man. Like, so I just feel like
And then it's like, you know, in the high school setting, right? I always, and I ain't really like us playing at Boynton High either. Like,
I hated it too.
I liked it, the little league field, the close, the intimacy,
Yeah.
right? Then I feel like you earn your right to go play on them high school
Yeah.
fields. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
Like you don't just like a little league. We play on that field forever. Like you know, it ain't. It's just something about damn.
something about
You
it.
go there
High
on
school,
Friday
man.
night, you see them boys. You on the
Yeah.
sideline throwing the ball. Then
Right.
bitch, I'm gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting to go out there every Saturday. So it's like you earn your stripes. You know what I mean? Along the way.
Man, check it, bro. I played in this rivalry on both sides. I played for DELRAY and Boynton forever. Then I came to Boynton for my 150. And Boynton embraced me, dog. One thing about Boynton, dog, you come to Boynton, bitch, you Boyntons.
Yeah.
Like, they know you from DELRAY, bitch. But
Right.
when they throw your name out there, bitch, up, bitch, for Boynton, 150. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With that type of love, bro. But that shit always been a vibe, no matter what side of
Always.
you was on. You know what I'm saying? Like when I played with DELRAY, you knew. Cause you could play the worst Boynton team, but when they come play you,
It's gonna be
You gonna get their
It's a
best.
fade.
You gonna get the best
It's a
shot.
fade. You know that.
Florida
You know
State,
that.
Miami.
Yeah.
Florida
Yeah.
State, Miami.
When
One
you
bit
see
might
that
do
red and
that.
black, I used to hate that red and black. I'm
Right,
like,
yeah.
damn, bro.
When I played for DeLRay, Boynton ain't had no 75, so we could never play. Everybody played except us. But when I played 1 year for Boynton,
Yeah.
you remember we played y'all.
Yeah.
I think we played y'all in like a jamboree though. It wasn't no regular
That was
season.
95 year.
No,
120.
120 when
120.
Damian, Aaron, yeah.
You was on that team.
Yeah, I was on that.
What number you wore?
I think I was hurt that game, bro. I don't think I played.
Damian missed the weight. Damian
Damian
missed
missed
the
the
weight.
weight.
Harrison got off.
He got a lot of kids. Yeah, I remember that. I
Harrison
remember.
got
We
off.
beat y'all, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. I was still new though. I was still kind of, you know what I'm saying, getting my feet wet, bro.
Yeah.
and that's how it be. I'm glad you said that. That's like, cause like you gonna see it too, and if it's not already happening, it's gonna happen. Like I've been with our team since we was 8 years old, and just seeing some of the kids who was the best on the team at 8 years old, and then now you seeing those other kids. We 13 now, like he ain't little no more.
Yeah.
He ain't getting pushed over no more.
Yeah.
Like, and we had kids who used to be always had it in them, but.
They gotta make you feel good.
Nah, it's
See that,
like,
right?
you know what I'm saying? It ain't you no more. So we doing board drills. I'm up like, get them, Tim. Get them. This ain't, you know? So
That's like a proud
I like
dad
to see
moment.
it happen. And they realize like, whoa, this what coach talking about. Cause I used to always tell them like, look, you might be starting today, but when you get to high school, you might be his backup.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell how your body gonna grow, how your athleticism increase or
And
decrease.
your work ethic.
You know what I mean? Your
And
work
your
ethic.
work ethic.
So it's
You
like,
can make the
yeah, you can be the man right now, but at the same time, I'm watching it. Somebody who's the best at 7,
We've
8,
seen it too many
9,
times.
9.
Time and time again.
That's like Damian. That 75 team I was telling you about.
Yeah.
95.
He won
Damian
that.
ain't even play
I
offense.
know.
He ain't even play offense, but he played linebacker.
Yeah.
And then by like 95, he went to Boynton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
95, he was
still finding his way.
He got a cowboy collar, hurricane, flap on, looking crazy. 120 here.
Yeah, that when he took off.
Retarded.
Yeah, that bit took off then.
Retarded.
That's when they
Yeah.
start the
The switch went on.
switch,
Yeah.
athleticism.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the
everybody,
voice started
you
to get a
know.
little deeper.
So that be the hard part. That's why I tell people like, man, I'll trade right now. I'll trade right now with anybody for junior, senior year of high school.
Yeah.
100%.
If you care about right now, you can have right now. I promise. You know
That
what I'm
don't,
saying?
like you say,
Because you
Junior,
gotta
that's what matters the
sustain.
most.
Yeah, you gotta sustain.
Them little league
Yeah.
legends, what you caring about right now.
Yeah.
You want to be the best to ever do it on one track.
Yeah, and then bro, it's so many different variables that's gonna control that, right? You know, these kids be little league legends, and then things happen that's out of their control. They may not even fall off. Other kids' switch just wasn't on yet.
Yep.
Other kids' switch went on, and it grew different.
Your
You know what
ego
I'm
ain't
saying?
letting you work like he working.
Yeah, like
And not only that, but the school you might go
Just that
to,
way.
the system you
Yeah.
in, it's
Yeah.
so many
Opportunity,
different.
man.
life might happen. Family
Opportunity.
break
Yep,
up.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Economy might force you to move
All
to an
kind of
area
shit, dog.
Yeah.
So it's so many different variables like that. I don't count a shorty out and be like, he completely fell off. I just be like, that's just the circumstances. We all played, so we all know how this thing go, bro.
But dog, that's why what you doing with your boys, bro. Like,
And I'm just trying,
Yeah,
right? You
bro.
get what I'm doing? I'm taking the blueprint from Coach Greg Bryant.
I heard
What
it.
he did with Lil Greg.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dude named Coach Greg Russ, what he did with Miles Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that I looked up to that coach me.
we done
bro.
been around the best
Yeah,
of the
Coach
best, bro.
Davis,
And you
yeah.
just taking a piece from everybody.
That's it. Take
Yeah,
a piece
bro.
from everybody, bro. And just,
Bro.
And then the one thing is like, make sure we working.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure we working.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because like growing up, that's how I was, bro. I ain't take no shortcuts, bro. And it still ain't work out for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It still ain't work out for me. So we don't talk league because
That don't
it
matter.
ain't about that,
Yeah,
dog. You
yeah.
may not make that.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
ain't even about that. It's
Mhm.
about whatever you do it at a high level. Work hard for it.
Know how to
You know what I'm
compete.
saying? And
Even
build the
if-
result. Oh, yeah.
Even
I
when
tell
you
my
going
kids.
against your homeboys you're working out with, we competing still.
We competing.
Yeah.
I tell my kids the same thing, man. Like if they ever listen to this, they gonna be like, Coach say the same thing every time.
Every day.
But I tell the parents the same thing. Look, everything in life is competition. I say, look, when it comes to that house you want to buy, you think you're the only one to put that bid in on that house you want to buy? That scholarship you want, you think you're the only one to apply for that scholarship?
Right.
That girl that look good in class, you think you're the only one that want them?
No, I'm
Like
spitting. No,
them
I'm
shoes you
spitting.
want on Nike.com, you think you the only one want them Kobe's? Like so.
At the end of the day, you can't be afraid of competition.
So I let them know.
You gotta embrace
competition-
it, bro.
You gotta get used to it.
You gotta embrace it.
Everything you want, somebody else gonna want.
Yeah.
If it's worth having,
Yeah.
somebody else gonna want it. So get used to working for it.
Yeah.
And that's just our motto with it, what we do.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro.
You on to something, man. I'm definitely spitting at her. If she enough.
Yeah.
Hey, so how do it feel, dog? Like, you know, your whole career, you know, from the time you was a kid to, you know, FAU,
now.
college. No, not that. I'm saying you personally.
Yeah.
And to see your boys, bro, like,
Dog,
you know what I'm
so
saying?
crazy,
It gotta
bro.
feel
Like-
good, dog.
like, I'm just caught in it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't even really get to sit back and reflect on it.
Reflect,
Bro.
yeah.
You just get so caught up in it. It wasn't scripted or nothing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I played, thought I was I made sure on Ray mind how I was thinking.
I'm going to leave.
I was that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Did plan A, lead. Plan B, lead. You feel me?
Trash. That's
So,
all we do.
But we worked our ass off too, dog. We were back then, bro. We were grinders, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. So you know that's how I thought it was gonna work out for me. It didn't work out for me, but I made sure to make sure that wasn't gonna be my identity, bro. A guy that be like, oh, it's all wrong, and then woo de woo. So whatever. I found the firefighter field. You know what I'm saying? Met my wife when I was in college, and we had my son. My older, we had my son while I was in EMT school. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dog, I just want to be a fireman by the time he realized anything, whether that took 2 or 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So became a firefighter, the firefighter job created the availability for me to be present. Feel me? When I ain't there, I ain't there.
Mhm.
When I'm there, I'm there. So I also think that's the separator, to be honest with you, bro, right? Two parent household,
Mm-hmm.
and then a dad that done did it at a decent level, that know a
Trust.
little bit, and he available. You feel me?
That's
And he
everything.
available in your jit actually like the sport. So my son JJ wasn't like how my youngest is. My youngest is 10 steps ahead of what my oldest was.
Oh, for real?
JJ needed me. That's the only reason I started coaching, bro. JJ, when I had him at West Boynton, bro.
I remember that.
You remember?
I remember that.
He
Yeah,
put
I
the
remember that,
helmet on,
bro.
He
Yeah.
cried, bro. He
Yeah.
wasn't like that. So I had to coach, like, because I just had to be that supportive. And he'll agree to this day. Bro, he was at receiver lining up like a DN. He was at DN lining up like a receiver. He didn't know he was on offense or defense, man. I'm throwing 100 balls at him.
Yeah.
He dropping 98 on.
Dang.
I'm like, but bro, son, catching up. But girl, you think I was crazy, but I just stuck to the script. Whatever, bro. So first 2 years, I'm posting on Instagram, created the Instagram page, and I'm posting him blocking. Because no matter what my jit play, bro, I'm going to be happy with it if he take coaching. So he was just at like tight end and DN.
Mm-hmm.
I would post his video when he did good, and I was happy with that.
Yeah.
They wanted to move him in the backfield. I'm like, nah, he ain't ready to keep him in them trenches.
Yeah.
And I'm posting videos, and people that know me, because I play running back, they'll write like, bro, when you gonna post his runs, bro? And I used to comment back, he don't run the ball for him.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I can tell they done with me after I say something like that. They're like, dude, we don't want to see no DM videos.
Yeah.
So that was what he did for 2 years, but he played up. Where Boynton was, they play like 3A. He was like 6 playing with 7, 8, 9. That's their Pee-wee, 7, 8, 9. But he was on the field, and it helped him because when I finally took him out of there and brought him to DELRAY, when he was on 7U, he felt like they were young.
Easy.
He felt like they were young. Yeah, he didn't even want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, you ain't never even really get off and West Boynton. So show me it's easy. But don't just tell me you don't want to do it, but I need to see it. But he always ran track. Like, track was one of the things he was natural at. Like, he was gifted in track. But football, bro, his football, man, nothing but work. My baby boy just so happened to be around it all the time. I wasn't even feeding him the grind. He just was so around it so much that he absorbed it.
That sounds like my son.
Coach him, fam.
That sounds like my son,
I won't coach him, man. He want me to. I won't coach my baby boy because I'm like, you doing so well without me that I won't coach you. And if I could step away from my son, I would. But it ain't about my son while I'm coaching DELRAY 10U. It's about
the
everything
team.
else that we help bring
You part
together.
of the.
Yeah.
You can't step away.
I feel you
so
on that.
like, I'd rather not be a part because, bro, the stigma, bro, when a dad coaching a team,
Daddy
son,
ball,
and
man.
son
We done been on teams. We done been on teams like that. We done been on teams like
I told
that.
you, bro, I'm an empathetic person, bro. I make sure not to overly show love to mine, pull them out early to the point where people be like, bro, I see what you're doing, bro. Stop doing that, bro. He balling, let him ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I hear that, but it's hard to do that when you coach a team with your jit on it.
Of course.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I see you. That's the reason why when I had that conversation with him, don't short him.
We was
because
pissed. I was pissed. Go ahead, Goose.
I would just tell him don't short him because at the end of the day, I know you gonna look at it and say, nobody want to play daddy ball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got a situation where it's not daddy ball. This is needed.
Yeah.
If need be, because I was at the West Orlando game, and he ain't got to say it, but I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
When it was time to make plays.
Yeah.
21.
He need people like y'all though to see from the outside, because like you say, you don't want to, because people that you trust, you know what I'm saying, like to tell you, like,
and it's reality. People know, everybody know it, but people don't care about the truth. They like to spin a narrative and what can be spent and what sound like. Let's get this running. So I know for a fact, if I had a son on the team, they'll be saying about me. Oh, you been daddy ball. No matter who my son is, they'll be saying the same thing. And it ain't nothing he can do, but don't shortchange his son, because he deserved to have those moments of going for whatever he finna go for without somebody saying you overly doing this.
I ain't gonna lie, he do make it easy for me to like let him do his thing and pull him out because he don't playing by nothing. Bro, he'll get out, bro, first quarter, bro, and just
Don't
vibe.
say
Now,
nothing.
they should have put him out like first, but I'm like,
That's
I
how I
ain't
start.
even, and then the crazy thing is, I ain't even trying to save him like that.
Yeah.
I really want you to get off, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You just trying to be foul.
That's it.
Yeah,
I
you
know
trying
we
to be
do the
foul. I
same
get
thing
it.
though.
I
Like
get
if
it.
if a kid on our team, my team score, that's over for you.
Yeah, that's over with.
That's over for you.
You
Like
gotta
once you
say-
score, I gotta get somebody else the ball. Like
Yeah.
and it's kind of like these type of teams. It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Like whoever get the ball first is gonna score on my team.
Yeah.
That's how talented these boys. Like I
Okay.
can literally go rock paper scissors shoot for who get the first
And
carry
they gonna
on
score.
Saturday,
And they gonna
I'm not gonna miss a beat. Or who I'm gonna throw the ball to, and we not gonna miss a beat.
That's a good problem. That's a good problem now.
Josh scored first Saturday. Oh yeah, I just had to throw that out there.
Who?
Josh, man, JK.
Yeah.
Josh Kelly.
I don't know about all that though.
Yeah. Nah. What?
Hey,
Scoring
man.
first on ours. I ain't saying how he gonna do it, what he gonna do it, but
I mean, I agree because KJ. That, you
Yeah,
know,
I
mean,
know,
I
you
know.
know, yeah.
You know,
it's a
KJ.
rivalry, bro.
You got to put your. So basically, for the ones that don't know what's going on, Josh is the guy. He played in Boynton. He's from Boynton. So now he's on the DELRAY team.
Okay.
So now they gonna put Josh on us, and vice versa. We got KJ. They got from last year.
Okay.
And that's what we gonna put on them. So
and Josh a real guy, bro. Real guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him, bro.
Well, I'm still young in this, so I ain't got one that done crossed over yet. So I don't have them sentiments. So definitely gonna be still gonna be a good Saturday. I think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the people feeling the way they feeling, but we're gonna find some way to kind of stick it out.
That's it.
Stick it out and keep the tradition alive. But it's something about smelling the barbecue grill.
No.
It's something about having a DJ playing. You can't hear half the time. It's just the high school ain't gonna give us that. It's too wide open. It's too much room. We
too
got
structured.
right.
We outstrip a little bit at the. We outstrip a little bit at the parks.
Yeah.
Like at the high schools, you gotta have certain permits to come cook. You gotta have certain
Bro, I
things.
want to hear them fucking generators going off all there, running the food trucks. You know what I'm saying? You hear the generator way like that. You know,
It's a little crazy seeing people walk around with club bags.
come on.
Yeah, club bags.
Then just the heat. You know,
Yeah.
you ain't at least like both parts. When we play in DELRAY, they got what is DMZ right there, the Peace Supply right there. You
right
go,
there.
they got the store right there. We got Rainbow right there. We got LaFoot like
Ain't
bud.
nothing.
So like it's a lot you can do outside of just
Yeah.
being structured. You know what I mean? Confined into the high school.
And to me, it make me feel like, you know, and I don't know if the city of Derry feel like that. It's just with Boynton and with Derry. I feel like they feel like we animals, like we can't
That's
control
exactly
ourselves.
what it is.
So
That's
you got to
exactly
cage
what it is.
these animals in and put them in an environment, put structure around them, make sure you.
That's crazy.
You know, because they put the post up. Dairy police put the post up about the game, and they put it in like celebrating status, like, hey, big rivalry. You know what I'm saying? They got 50 negative comments, bro. Like every comment was negative about what they doing, but they don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, they definitely don't care.
They don't care, man. And
They don't know, man. They don't. They. But you got to think about it though. Like they so far out touched with what's really going on to the point, and it's kind of surprising. To be honest, it's surprising because at least like okay, Boynton is different from DELRAY. What I mean by different because y'all got people in place that run y'all park that's really really from DELRAY.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all kind of rooted in.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people that support our part from Boynton that grew up through it, but they don't run.
Yeah.
They don't work at Boynton or Ezel or whatever it may be. It's more for like Pompey, everybody from DELRAY. Like y'all got it. So y'all can't control it and they stepped in and took it from y'all. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I would have thought they would do that to us if it got that bad. But they did it to y'all.
I wouldn't even say that bad because what has happened to
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Nothing,
remember
bro.
nothing happening.
Nothing.
You know,
Nothing.
not even
Nothing
being
happened.
funny. I don't remember nothing happening.
We've been playing for 3 years,
Yeah.
man. I ain't seen a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since I've been out there, I ain't seen the fight.
You know, they saying it be chaotic. We don't have enough security out there, and you know, even if you don't have enough security, the 2 security that have been out there, 3, whatever, they ain't had to do nothing in 3 years.
Free money.
You know what I mean? So
sitting under
That's how they want it.
yeah,
Just like that, easy money.
but you know, man, we're gonna go out here Saturday, bro, and make it hopefully a good eventful day. hopefully the weather hold up and treat everybody right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we'll see, dog.
Now I got a question.
Go ahead.
How you feel going into your first big game in the rivalry? Cause you got a championship belt in your hands coming up.
I definitely appreciate the fact that, you know, we ain't got a chance. If that's what everybody's saying.
That's what they saying?
We ain't got a chance. I appreciate that.
Man,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
P, that's the stuff I won't be paying. I'm trying to stay out of all that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, to me, like I said, it took some of the steam off because I was looking for that, man. I've been a player. I played. I don't really feel like I get nervous like that. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been in big moments and, you know, different stuff in my life, not just sports. So I feel like that moment won't be too big for me. But for me, like you coaching your son, right? I got my nephew. He's one of our star players. So to, you know, coach him up in this type of moment, this environment, even if we are down, whatever, to be able to be there on that stage. Not the high school, that's cool. He ain't there yet.
Yeah.
But on that little league stage, I think we lost some memories right there for that to be the first one, both of us together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm feeling confident. I feel like, you know, it's gonna be a good game. You know what I mean?
Well, like I'm gonna tell you, bro, coming from like DELRAY coaches, bro, they ain't got that arrogance where they feeling like they finna come. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna speak from their behalf. They ain't taking it like we finna go in here. They coaching, they practicing like y'all the real deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what respect level it is from the coaching side. The cultural, the outside the gate gonna create this whole
But
DELRAY gonna, you know what I'm saying?
that's how we doing it the same way.
Yeah.
We telling them. I mean, I just went off on my kids' day. We might have did about 50 up downs. So if we lose, we gonna be in shape losing.
That part.
But I just went off on them about, bro, we ain't disciplined. We don't deserve to win.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm gonna say about this game, man, if y'all are not tuned in for that 7U matchup, it's a lot of talented kids on both sides of the team. However, those guys that sit at the top for both teams, that running back that DELRAY got, number 2, and then Sincere, those are 2 of the top kids you're gonna see in the age group. Them guys, one slip, that's 6. Both of them kids, if you slip, you get them kids a crease, that's 6. The speed and athleticism that's gonna be on display for them 2 kids, and there's gonna be many more around the game. Yeah. However, just highlighting those 2 guys, that's gonna be a showdown for, you know, for the classics, man.
I think it's gonna be nice because they 6U good, I 6U good. Yeah. They 7 good, I 7 good. So it's gonna start the day off with a bang.
Y'all 8-5-2, right?
T-Spoon then came from Boynton.
Yeah.
So you got T-Spoon and DELRAY on the 8U versus Dread.
Spoon working hard, bro.
That's one thing Spoon gonna do. Listen, Spoon is gonna pick up the phone. He gonna use his resources when it comes to the coaches, high school level, whatever it may be. He gonna reach back to the guys that's having success doing it a certain way, and he gonna, hey, how you do it like that? And for a guy that want to learn, I'm telling you, man, I can see T-Spoon doing this thing as well, man, because he want to learn and he see what's going on.
Yeah, like for a first year guy coming to a park, having to put it together, bro, put pieces together, he doing well, bro. He got some pieces. He got some coaches. He uses resources, bro. I know. Boynton 8U tough. Y'all got some studs over there too. I think it's gonna be a good one. Like I said, I ain't pay too much attention to y'all 8 to know how they doing, but T-Spoon.
I think we read at the same. I think we 2-2.
Okay,
yeah, so
cool. I want to see that one
both
too.
Both teams at the same.
Yes, that definitely got, you know, those. I haven't seen too much of DELRAY, but I know our 8U got the confidence of a Super Bowl team. It ain't shake out that the first 2 weeks. But over the last year or 2, that team been like a play away from going to the Super Bowl. So the mentality-wise, they feel like they supposed to be in it this year. Sure, so that's the type of team you gonna get on Saturday. A team that feel like, hey, we dropped 1 or 2, but we still feel like in the end we gonna be right in the thick of it.
And Spoon got a lot of kids, man, that's finally finna embrace the rivalry too. A lot of kids that came from Boca, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't been in it.
Hey,
that shit
sometimes
hot.
that atmosphere, bro, you gotta see
but
how
it ain't
kids
the real
It ain't the
deal.
real
Like,
so they get a preview. But next year when they come back to Boynton, they gonna get the real thing, man. And I just always felt like that was because I came from Lake Lotta when I first started playing. I played at Lake Lotta my first couple of years, and then I came to Boynton. When I came to Boynton, I was like, okay, it wasn't even about the talent, to be honest, because at the time, Lake Lotta was talented, you know what I mean, at that time. So the guys I was playing with was the same guys when I got to high school. Those dudes signed in Florida, Georgia, this down the third at Lake Lotta at the time. Because if you know the history of Lake Lotta, from Rivera almost back to Lake Worth, those kids played at Lake Lotta. It wasn't the Royal Palm. It wasn't the Gardens. So everybody did play there if you didn't play in Boynton or DELRAY.
So you from Palm Beach?
No, I'm from Boynton. I'm from Boynton.
Bro, you know what's funny about what you just
Oh,
said?
you was at Lake Lotta, my bad.
So I played 2 years in DELRAY, 1 year in Boynton, and the rest of my years at Lake Lotta. That's how I first.
I started at Lake
That's
Lotta.
how I first ran into this.
No, I'm from Boynton. I started at Lake Lotta, smack pooped them. You know, smack pooped them. Then I went to Pompano. I went to Pompano, lived with my daddy for a year. Then I came to the Bulldogs.
And what you see.
No, go ahead.
But my first thing realizing it was the atmosphere. So when we go in the Broward and Dade, and you seeing the standing room only, and you feel a little smoking, and you smell it like it's hold on, and the music playing, and everybody dance like it's a party out here, like. So you got to get used to that atmosphere. It ain't about just X's and O's in the football. It's getting ready for a showdown, and people are here to see. Football is like college in South Florida.
And it was the opposite for me because I played for DELRAY first, so I experienced that off the rip. And then to go there is like,
a little watered down.
you go there is like that's why I came back to Boynton for 1 year, and then But you know what's crazy, bro? Even though, like, when I played for DELRAY and Boynton, it's way more talent in these leagues than it is at Lake Lotta. But you know what's crazy? It's more people that made it to the NFL from Lake Lotta than it did with, which I can't figure that out.
They pulling from most cities, like I just said, they pulling from. I was staying in Boynton and playing in Lake Lotta, so you getting the scraps from Boynton and DELRAY and Lantana, Lake Worth, all the way to Rivera.
I guess
and then you had the Muck playing there too, because you got to think about it. If you want your son to play football, but you ain't really too committed to travel ball, you can drop your son off on Tuesday and Thursday, 2 days a week,
2 days,
and you ain't got to travel nowhere. They're gonna play the games on Saturday. They're going to play the games on Saturday. At this part, you come for the game on Saturday, you pick them up, and you go home. Tuesday and Thursday for practice, or Monday and Wednesday. So a lot of parents like that type of.
Yeah. So y'all, boy, you finished up?
No, I came to Boynton.
Oh, okay, you finished up.
Yeah, I finished there, yeah.
So what the transition was like from that to when you came to Boynton High?
Came to high school?
Yeah.
It was the same, bro.
The same one.
Like
when we played JV together.
Because like I say, to start off with DELRAY is like you play the best. So going there, it was like, it wasn't nothing. Like it was
still
real easy.
Mentality, no matter what you
Yep. And then, like I said, to come back to Boynton, it's still, it was better competition, but I know what I done did it already with them, so I know what I can do, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't feel like less than or like, man, this shit hard. It wasn't nothing like that. But, coming to Boynton, like you say, you play 2 years with the same group of guys and everybody already got their picks and, so to come back in the middle of that is like, I ain't really getting as many carries. So at the end of the day, it's like, shit, I want to play. I know these boys tough, don't get me wrong, but it's like, if I ain't having fun, it's like, I don't want to, and we went undefeated, but we lost in the Super Bowl. But it's like, we winning, but I want to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's probably how it would have went. Boynton varsity, all the players.
If everybody stayed, bro.
And that's how it be, man. Like when you come to Boynton, you gotta. They real heavy. Boynton is heavy on, at the time, proving yourself. I know our team the same way though. That's why I say like we got that old school feeling when it kind of like they don't care where you from, they don't care what you did, they don't care the league you played in, they don't care how tough your city is. What you doing right now? Like that, our team, I'm be like, hold on, man, look. We need this dude right here. Let me tell you why we need him. Look, he can't run the ball over here, but he gonna play a gangster linebacker for us. He gonna play a gangster corner for us. Yeah. But at the same time, they be like, Coach, he gotta show us. Like, so I gotta have them talks with them because when you talking to dogs, they don't respect nothing, bro. Like that's the hardest part of our job.
That's what y'all done built though. Y'all done created them dogs.
It be so hard, and that's the hardest part of the mentality. I'm like, look, we playing this dude this week, and we playing this. They got a great passing attack. They got this. Yeah. He ain't like that. That dude over there. That hard. So I'm like, look, if you in open field, can you tackle yourself? Huh? What you talking about? If you in open field, can you tackle yourself? Do you think you're gonna get tackled? Of course not. That dude just like you. He's he's that type of kid. So I gotta try to give them examples of how things can
For
be
them to understand.
if y'all don't prepare a certain way.
Right.
You gonna let somebody crack one before you realize, oh, he can really punch. Let me put my hands up and start, you know what I mean, start blocking his right hook.
Yeah, knock the
Yeah.
fight at you. Yeah, that 31.
But that's another hard part. And if you ain't to that point yet, coach, it's coming. Trying to get them to respect the opposition, because
Oh no, trust me, we like that, bro. I know we definitely like that as coaches, dog. That's why we ain't like, you know, I know today's time is the internet, bro. That's why we don't get on there, we don't pop our shit, bro. Like I told y'all, like I don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
We respect everybody,
That's
bro.
good.
Like
That's
I
good.
tell people, bro, I ain't never played a game where a team I had to play ain't feel like they got a shot to beat us. So you ain't gotta tell me, oh, bro, they talking crazy, bro. Those bitches say they gon', you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We prepare like they think they can beat us. You
Yeah,
feel me?
right.
Straight up. And we got to go out there and execute, bro. I don't care how good, how sorry they is. We got to go out there and execute. If we say we great, we got to go out here every Saturday and look like that.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we make sure, bro, and if we ever see a kid acting complacent or just feeling like he got it in the bag, bitch, you might not touch the field today. You feel me? You got the wrong attitude.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
how it's supposed to be.
at all times, bro, you gotta be locked in. You gotta be a dog. But now we make sure we separate the two. Now we're gonna have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have some fun. But when it's game time, when it's time to lock in, you gotta be locked in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I know we had to kind of like, you know, we don't do no contact in practice. Like we had to. That's been years. Like I don't know if people understand. Yeah, we don't do no contact. I ain't never seen this person, that person do this to each other. Like any contact drills I do, and I'm real big. I'm big on concussions. I want to be able to come to your games. I want to be able to come to your high school stuff, your college stuff. You ain't going into high school with a limp because your hip and you beat up and your body broke down and you know. So I'm real big on it, you know, because I feel like we had a lot of concussions growing up that we didn't know.
I was just gonna say,
when
boy,
it comes to all this
shit we
hitting
were
and
doing,
tackling, any hitting drill I do, you gotta make a move.
Yeah.
You have to make a move.
Yeah.
That's just automatic because I feel that's football. How often in the game you gonna run directly at somebody?
ain't that
bro.
crazy, dude?
Back then, bro,
We called it now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When we weren't coaching, we thought it was like, that's so, bro.
Yeah.
Cause that's how they.
You teaching them like, bro, get your head out of there.
Yeah.
The object is to take, not to take a hit, not to.
Boy,
Yeah.
shoot through the hips, man.
Yeah.
Aim at the hips, head across the ball, not going head to head. Oh, you just want a headache.
About the size of
You know what? Now we finna start wearing the
thing, the caps, bro.
That's real.
And you gotta control it for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Cause that like
you talking about good teams, man.
Yeah,
good teams are.
Because it's dogs.
Yeah,
They're a bunch of dogs.
Alphas.
They dog. It's a bunch of alphas, man.
Yeah. So now you can dial it back. Like we at that point now. They crashing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, next year.
You gotta dial it back a little bit more.
It sound like collisions, man. Like it be so scary for me because I just did a hitting drill for the first time in a long time, and like I'm on my whistle, like but they come so hard and so fast, like I don't even want to see that, like it's almost like a protect the father, you know,
you know something. It's gonna be,
and that's why I be frowning upon certain guys. I be looking at some hitting drills or videos, and I see a coach, whoa. Like, y'all let y'all son play for him?
Yeah.
This dude going, do it again, Junior. That's how you bring it. You see this dude just knock the man out with his head.
I know on the other end of that, what that person who posted that video getting from the shorty that got bucked. From the shorty, you know what I'm saying? You know the shorty who got bucked parents, you know what you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can't post that kind of stuff, bro.
But bro, it's crazy. You
surprised.
can't because it's a sensitive world. And sometimes a person that posts that, bro, they ain't thinking like that. They ain't thinking like, I shouldn't post it because bitch, that my son's teammate is people on my IG. Because I done did that. I want to talk about it. I fell victim to that, bro. A cameraman shared a post of something my son did, bro. I don't be having no ill will, but I shared it, bro.
You want
somebody
what I
got
think.
offended.
Yeah.
Because it's they kid in the video.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, what you doing that? What you doing in that situation though?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's game film, it ain't nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I'm posting on game film.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy, but that's part
Yeah,
of the
that
game.
was
Now, if it's
part
like,
of
if it's a practice
Yeah,
video,
practice
we
your
getting
own-
better. Like, I can
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
your own
whatever.
players. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's like friendly fire. We working on stuff, and I tell my parents the same thing. Don't post no practice videos only
Yeah.
because we working on something. I don't even want them to see that trap what they working on.
Yeah.
They ain't even gonna know the trap that look we working on our counter.
right. They ain't
or
gonna
that.
know this
Like,
look.
I'm
They
big
showing
on the
out
X
this
and
look.
O part, so don't
Yeah.
post none of that.
Nah,
can't
And
do that.
I kind of get mad when they be posting some of the highlights too, because your son, that play he keeps scoring on, you keep posting it, the other team gonna be on it now. Now it don't work no more. Now you mad at me because he ain't getting no touches and he ain't getting the yards on that same play.
I can see it from the coach's point of view, but as a parent, like, you know, when your kids score, like, that's a
Your
pride. You
highlight
know
take
what I'm
on
saying?
look. I be like, your highlight take on look dope at the end of the
Yeah.
game.
Oh, you
But
saying wait till the year over?
it's cause you don't got to, but I'm just telling you when that counter don't work no more, cause they know every time he at this spot right here and he
do
coming
it.
back
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
he getting the
I
ball,
see
he be
what you're
scoring
saying.
on that. So no,
Yeah.
I peep a lot of stuff as a
That's what I was
coach.
gonna say. On that, coach.
I was gonna
I
say
see a lot of stuff.
all that.
a
So-
competitive
Right
coach.
here.
Yeah. That's what
So
they
you
gonna
keep
do.
posting your
That's
little
what they gonna
son,
do. That's what
good
they
play,
gonna do.
he cracked for
Yep.
60
Yep.
on that good team. What play that was? Oh,
Yeah.
what formation
real,
that was?
man.
That's
Okay.
real. That's real.
So
That's real.
keep doing
They
it.
shit I'm running in the practice. Yeah. So my defense can get used to seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you like. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But
Yeah.
that coaching, bro.
Yeah.
That's coaching, bro. And this is what you find out, dog. P. This your first year of coaching, bro. That's what I found out when I got into coaching.
He been coaching, he just ahead at night.
Okay. Oh, so you know.
Yeah.
So when I got into this, bro, like, I wasn't a good coach. I was a good football player, but coaching totally different, bro.
Oh,
Totally
damn right.
different, bro. Coach David, bro, he tell you, don't watch the play. Don't watch the running back running the ball.
Yeah.
Watch the play.
Okay.
You gotta develop them eyes.
Bro, and it's so crazy because my coach under Davis too.
Oh, he did, yeah.
So he be
David
with the
always say
same
that.
stuff. Like he be with the same stuff. Like
Bro,
don't watch the quarterback.
So-
I'm watching the quarterback.
Yeah.
Watch the DN. Tell me if he
Correct.
knifing. Tell me if this is the same stuff I be
Correct.
hollering at P about.
Wow.
That's kind of
So
why I get it
you
from.
looking at it from
So,
a totally different
I
lens.
played
now.
so much football, bro. I never knew what I know now, bro. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna be dead honest. The 10-year-olds we got now know way more than we knew when we was probably ninth graders.
Yeah.
Bro, you couldn't tell me. So the other day, you know, just to go off topic a little bit, Coach Davis yelled at our defense because he was like, why the D tackle was lined up over the guard? You know what I'm saying? Because he thought he was in the 5-3. My old lineman turned around and said, Coach, they in a 4-man front. That and he was right. The old lineman was right. They was in the 4-4, so he was lined up over the guard.
Okay.
Coach Davis just said, oh, okay. And I stopped for that scene. I said, Coach, bro, a 10-year-old just told you why.
That's
The
crazy.
D tackle, the offensive tackle told you why the defense lined up the way they lined up. I said, bro, that's crazy.
So
bro.
even they know how to read.
And I don't
That's
really,
crazy.
you so caught up in it, I'm in it. So I don't know how far ahead they is because we just try to lock in and focus on ours, right? Until I go to, well, he knows TV.
Well, don't give away. Don't give away. Don't give away. Yeah, don't get.
What I'm
okay.
saying is that's where I noticed, damn, our kids further ahead than some of these kids. Well, most of these kids, just because of their foundation. Our kids' foundation. These kids ain't played a lot of football, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about 10-year-olds comparable to 13 and 14-year-olds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it blew me away, bro. You know what I'm saying? That they know so much that now, remember how back in the days you was able to hand your team off. Now it's like you want to hand, even if you hand that team off, you got to hand that team off to a good coach.
They got to be able to keep it
Yeah,
together.
they got to keep it together,
And that's
bro.
the thing, same
And
thing.
I'm okay with going back to that old way of, we'll hand it off.
Coach.
If it's the right guy.
Everybody can't hold it together.
Nah, that's no.
So
you know
like
that.
you forced to move up.
You afraid that
because
they,
if
that
you
they
don't,
that they
like
gonna
once
let
like
it go.
The Parker fold,
once you build it,
yeah.
you almost gotta keep.
It's your obligation to keep
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Because
dog.
they them people came. You got, like you said, you got talent. I'm gonna cut you off. You got people from Dade and Broward coming to your team.
Yeah.
They not there when you put Mr. Red as the coach for next year. Coach Red, they there because what y'all done built and you didn't call your relationship. So Coach Red can come over there and guess what's gonna happen? Oh shit, I'm about to go ahead over here.
Yeah.
They about to go back over there. They about to go over there, and that's just that's the reality of it. So
the only way that works, and this ain't no part got this. What I'm gonna say is if the coaching style progressively get better.
Okay.
Every age group, the kids go up. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start at 6U, the coaches was decent.
Yeah.
Because they the newer coaches, 7U. These coaches got a little 2 year. Everybody kind of run the same system. These coaches got a little more experience. That's the only way you're gonna do it. But nobody run the same system.
It's different.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody run their own system.
It's hard to run
and
the same
people
system
come
because I got
to-
different kind of
the
guys.
People come to play for you. They
Yeah.
ain't come to play for your
Kids for the coaches. That's what it
They
is.
ain't coming to play for your 9U coach, bro. It's different than when we played.
I see what you're
When we
saying.
played, niggas just passed you
When we
When
When we played, they came to play for the program.
yeah, they came to play for the program.
We played in Boynton because it was the Boynton Beach Bulldogs. I didn't care who the coach was going to be.
Yeah.
Didn't know who the coach was when I came.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
like everyone
But
else.
I like the fact that y'all doing that because I remember like, you know, seeing teams where like they on one, let's say the 75, 95, but when they go up, for whatever reason, they ain't good how they was on the. So that tell you right there, it's the coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
you see it that way, but it's a lot of people seeing it the other way. Like,
what?
why should this guy be coaching them from when they was 7
You know who see it like that?
to when they 13?
Who?
You know who see it like that?
Who?
Bro, the coaches, bro, want them shorties to see it like that.
The ones who sit around,
Yeah.
you ever read the book, man? Everybody read that book when he was a kid, man. When the what was it, the hen, was a chicken, whatever it was asking everybody to help make the food or with the bread she was going ahead and make. Nobody wanted to assist and help. She had to go get the flour. She had to go get this,
Right.
that. Then as soon as it started smelling good, everybody
Trying to see what's
they
going
trying
on.
to get over there and get something.
Yeah.
So like when you build it and get it to that point,
Nah.
now they want to, why he keep moving up with the team? Why he keep doing this? You want the piece of the pie that this man then built.
Yeah.
Go build your own.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because I
Yeah.
also like projects. I'll take a project too, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Because
challenge.
You get rewards out of that. You know what I'm saying? You get reward out of teaching that kid that knew nothing, something, and he applied and it worked. You get more reward out of him than you do out of a good team. These kids that kind of already know it or think they know it all.
Right.
It's more of a challenge. It's more of a tug of war.
Mhm.
You get this group of kids that ain't lost, and they finally come to you.
And they
They
do.
low key challenging you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that make you feel good too. The
Yeah.
fact that
I
you was able to,
blame the parents for the way it is though.
Yeah.
And the reason why I blame the parents for the way it is because when a coach ain't winning, he's a bad coach. But when he's winning, he's a great coach.
Yeah.
Because before I won my Super Bowl, I feel like I was coaching just as good as I was now, what I was then. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
But at one point, you were saying I didn't know what I was doing. And now you're saying, I'm this, I'm that, I'm all this, or whatever it may be. That's why I don't really take the compliments. I just feel like you just
crazy.
saying this now,
Yeah.
but the next time I play a bad game, you're going to
Yeah,
say, I don't
I'm
know what I'm
trashing
doing
you.
again.
That's crazy.
Y'all watch Nick Saban, the Alabama, and call him an idiot.
Yeah.
Why did he do this in this situation? This man had won more national championships
Yeah.
than all us put together.
yeah.
Bill Belichick, he's an idiot. Why would he do this? And
Uh-huh.
y'all getting on TV and y'all saying why Bill Belichick didn't do this.
They do it to
So what you gonna
everybody,
do to me?
bro. Yeah, they do it to everybody.
What you gonna do to me?
Everybody. They definitely do. D-line get it. You know what I'm saying?
You called NBA championship winning coaches idiots.
Yeah.
You call players who done showed they smart players idiots because they made mistakes in.
Yeah.
It's a bad time. So that's why it's never too high, never too low with me. And I feel like the parents, y'all do a bad job when it come to saying a dude is a bad coach just because he got a bad group, or you say a dude is a great coach when he got a good group. So guess what everybody gonna want? I'm tired of being bashed on Facebook. Instagram, he don't know what he's doing. Why you keep coaching my son because we lost the game? Well, goddamn, your son couldn't even tie his shoe.
Boynton DELRAY Rivalry ran me away from Facebook about 4 years ago. Bro.
Bruh.
When I first got DELRAY up, bruh, the rivalry ran me away, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it was going crazy over there. I think I participated in one status, bro. I remember my status, bro. I talked to Mark Andrew. I finally wrote that, bro. Mark Andrew was going ham. I said, he was like, oh, everybody with DELRAY boo the boy. I said, bitch, boy still cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my one status. Like,
Yeah.
and then that was my one response to it, bro. I might have said something that I say, I took a lot of niggas from Boynton position.
Oh, boy, you hit a nerd then.
Niggas don't. Hey,
Oh,
You hit a
position
nerd
up.
I said that one, though. Hey, when I say stuff like that, though, it ain't directed at nobody but Jay Steele, bro. You know, Jay Steele make you put statuses up like that.
No, not the great James T. You took his spot.
That my dog, too, bro. Love him down. I ain't taking a spot. He ended up getting suspended, but, like, bro, you remember how James was? Bro, James was ridiculous, bro.
Bro.
James, James low key. James wasn't bad. James was a good running back.
Damn right,
James was a good running back. But James gonna tell you he a great running back. That's what made niggas hate on him.
He sold me on it. He stayed behind me. I was a James believer. I never seen him play, but I always.
James used to told, bro. But James, I remember James vividly, bro. He would walk in the locker room. He was the first nigga at Boynton High getting mail. If anybody tell you anything different, they lying. At one, bro, you get mail, bro. So he would walk in the locker room, right? He got mail, bro. Nigga threw the mail on the ground in front of everybody.
Wow.
And he said, "Remember how Yahoo used to be?" That nigga said, "James Steele, you've
Got
got
mail."
mail." You've got mail. And then he follow up and say, "Sorry ass niggas ain't getting no nothing." Sorry, bro. So then he'll be like, "Oh, y'all, every nigga out here, sorry, I'm the only nigga at this school getting letters, and I'm fresh out of prison." You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. Fresh out the chain game.
James a dog, bro.
That bitch, I'm fresh out the chain game.
Fresh out the chain game, but
Y'all the same year?
he a year.
Oh,
Yeah. He
1 year.
One
Not
year.
just
He
1
was
year.
04.
Yeah.
Oh, James, bro, for real. James was fire, bro. James was just so stole.
But I like James had a crazy confidence that
He did.
I would like a lot more players to have it.
He did.
Like
for real, he was toting from the first year Boynton open till his career. Like, I think he got suspended.
Yeah, he got in trouble. I forgot what the hell he
Bro, he
did.
was leading the county.
I was
He
just gonna
graduated
say
with
that 1 year,
Yeah,
bro.
James-
What that I
James
did?
got it with UP?
A year before. All that graduated
04.
together.
I was 05, but
Yeah.
James graduated 04.
The first 5-6 game of that year, he was leading the county in rushing. I remember that.
James getting 30 carries. He was
One
big,
game,
he was tall.
one game, he had 40 carries. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What game that was,
I
no?
don't know, and I'm the bitch that gave him the ball.
Give it to him.
That bitch had 40 carries. Straight
Who
dot.
quarterback? You want PQ? PQ played a little bit of quarterback too.
That was I think I was in the 10th grade then.
PQ had a knee brace on playing quarterback. Oh, PQ. Hey, PQ was a big boy legend too. Hey, PQ, I love you, boy.
Yeah.
PQ was out there with a knee brace on. I said, "Oh, PQ."
Shit, I like this P. That mean I ain't had to do it.
Right. You were at number 2.
Give me some of them
You
touches.
were number 2, right?
They had all y'all boys playing
Give me
quarterback.
some of them touches. No, it's
Boynton High,
cool.
bro. Boynton High. Skill position wise, they couldn't see us straight up.
Yeah, we had
Skill
all
position-wise, we
that.
had skills galore, bro. You
That's
just
how it
ain't
always
gonna get,
been, man.
You know, just
No
where that
tricks.
city, where it's located at, you ain't gonna get no bigs.
See, I know my senior, like my junior senior year, what it was Boynton High, our district, or what they call it, the vicinity of what you pull kids from.
Yeah.
Forgot the name of the terminology for it, but it was supposed to get pushed
Zone.
back. Our zone.
Yeah.
It was supposed to. We was supposed to get some of the kids that Park Vista was coming. That was going to Park Vista,
Right.
but Park Vista kind of protested against coming to Boynton High. They didn't want to go from
Jump.
out there in the city. So we was in a classification that we didn't belong in.
Yeah.
So when I was there, we was a 4A school in the same class with Dwyer,
Shit, we was 5A. That was our district.
and we was never supposed to be in that. So y'all wasn't supposed to be in it. We weren't supposed to be in it because we didn't have the kids that, they go by the amount of kids at the school. Classification go by the amount of kids.
Right.
So we in this big classification, but I guarantee y'all team wasn't big just like our team wasn't big, and that's the reality of it.
We still lit.
It cut off?
No, it was kind of off him.
Oh,
Boy, gotta go, man. You know what I
put a
mean?
real nigga in there. Real nigga was out the shot.
But nah, man, Boynton High, dog, that's a whole nother time. We know what we said. I'm going to this show to talk about Boynton High was so lit.
It's
man.
crazy because you
that
said
was
James
a-
still got out of jail. We had Marcus Jerry come out of jail. And that Marcus Jerry game out of jail was legendary, dog. Dog, that Marcus Jerry Boca game was legendary. Marcus Jerry, he ran for 230, bro, out of jail, bro. Oh, yeah.
First game out of jail?
And he took my dog Josh Spot out of jail, man. Josh Kelly, man. Josh was wrong.
Listen.
Hey, listen. Boynton High was legendary.
Going to school, you couldn't miss a day, boy.
That was the worst part about the day. Going home from school, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, do not suspend me. Give me detention. ISS. Give me something, bitch. I gotta be here. That's how school was.
High school.
Yeah, Boynton, like, it had everything but Just the winning tradition. That's all it was missing.
Basketball, we was
I'm just
nice.
talking about on the football side of it.
Football side.
Football, like if you can just make them win, the school life with us, we had fun. Like our pep rallies, our stuff, like we had a.
But football was so dope when it was Santa Lucia.
Mm-hmm.
Like right before Boynton opened, Santa Lucia was lit, bro.
Yeah, that's
you
where
pull
I
from
thought I
so-
was going.
Yeah, it was lit. It was that still that red and black still. You know what I'm saying? That was like Ryan Akins, them, Rick Bethel, them, like they era right before Boynton High.
See, I know like what like the.
Will Falk.
Our kids just never
Will
went
Falk is a little
to
older.
Boynton High. Like even like our team, when I played we played 120. Our running backs was J. Ron Hosley, Marcus Jerry, D. Milans.
None of them was going to Boynton.
Like D. Milan won state at Heritage. As the
Yeah.
court, like you went crazy. You know, you had like even like Trey Mason. Like this supposed to be all on this man Trey Mason. You know what I mean? Marcus Jerry. You know what I
Trey
mean?
played
Eddie
Boynton,
Will.
too?
Yeah, Trey Mason played
know
Bulldogs.
that.
Like it's just especially this all that one era like of us like coming through. So
Right, so short
the talent there is just never Trey wasn't a part of this.
one.
One. This one there. They all went to Heritage.
all spread it out.
They went to Atlantic.
Little Mike Johnson.
Yep.
Mike Johnson just never played. He was our age group too.
Yeah, Mike, nice.
I took it from one boy. Oh my God, Mike. And then it was over.
By the time the 150 came, Mike.
It was over. Yeah, Bojack was nice back then. Like Boynton got some guys, bro, that just don't go to Boynton High and want to play. That's the difference. But
There's no
when
culture.
people talk about like the difference, it's at the high school level for Boynton and DELRAY.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At DELRAY, the kids look forward to going.
It's
to
tradition.
Yeah, it's tradition.
Boynton High got the
If it was
tradition.
still Santa Lucia's, the tradition would have still
Yeah,
been rich.
absolutely. I agree.
Boynton High got to get. I don't know. It might be the purple and gold.
I
but-
think-
I think
It did.
it's
It
the,
is. It's a purple and gold.
what it is,
It
bro.
went red and black, bro.
This what it is.
Hey, the purple and gold.
Hey,
Tradition ain't
to
done.
be real, bro, you know what it is, Pernell? Think about it. We was the first freshmen.
Yeah.
We the first. It's the foundation, dog.
Yeah.
The foundation wasn't built the right way, bro.
Yeah.
You know, at the roots, bro.
You gotta
Like if the
win.
roots ain't strong,
You gotta make it be cool to go to Boynton
Bruh,
High and play at Boynton.
the foundation wasn't built right, dog.
We
And-
made it cool to go to Boynton because we were Turk. This we weren't caring about.
I just think like, and now listen, to be honest, like just seeing, I see both sides of the schools, well, from inside and outside, and that's looking at Atlantic as well. Like Atlantic don't get the bad rep that Boynton High get. And I'm talking about Atlantic is even more turned than Boynton when it comes to fighting and all kind of, like you never probably hear about Atlantic going off like that. But it really be going down out there. So like DELRAY as a whole, like y'all do a great job of just keeping things in-house. Like
Facts.
it's going down. Like even, you know, we ain't trying to, you know, what happened at y'all park or whatever, you know, but y'all just do a good job of keeping it there and it ain't leaving. So other cities and other parks get, other schools get a bad rep and they can never recover from it, bro. Like Boynton High can't recover from the rep it got unless you get guys in there who got the ties to the city to say, hey, look, I know this was going wrong. I know they ain't never did nothing, but trust and believe it's a new order. And
So
we
you
finna
putting your application in is what you
I
saying.
mean, I just feel like
That's what it sounds like.
I just feel like they got to stop going outside of
Not for real.
what's really going on.
Not for
Like
real.
why let me tell you like this. When it come to Dade and Broward, it ain't hard to follow the recipe. What I mean by Dade and Broward, when we played against Miami Garden Ravens, they won all the Super Bowls and played. They won nationals last year. And I look at their coaches. Those guys coach Miami Central and Miami Garden Ravens.
There you go.
Yeah.
So they coaching youth ball and they're the offensive coordinator for Miami Central or the defensive coordinator. When we play against this team out of Broward and this team out of Dade, they at St. Thomas. Like we just played against Plantation. St. Thomas head coach was on the staff of the Plantation Wildcats, 13U.
Yeah.
And we just blew them out. Like, and it ain't got nothing to do with, we just a better, more talented team than them. But the fact that he rooted to a program and he at St. Thomas where it recruits itself. And Palm Beach County feel like Little League football is still Little League football because they don't come from the DELRAY and Boynton roots. So they don't know that this ain't Little League football. This is almost like college ball. It's grown outside of just Lake Lidle and WBFL, which is Wellington or West Boynton. It's bigger than what they know. They don't know how big it is. So to Dade and Broward, Chaminade, offensive coordinator, is from the youth game. Probably never went nowhere else besides youth football. But guess what? Got him over there. Guess who you bought? Jeremiah Smith, JoJo Trader, Bullet at North Carolina, the freshman running it right now. But you get the coaches, kids follow coaches.
It's so crazy.
It's just so easy. But
I don't know when that switch happened. Cause when we were coming up, like I felt like we was ahead of Broward. Like when it came like, training at the parks, grinding, we was doing that down here. You know what I'm saying? But like when I got out of college, Broward like was on a whole nother level with it. It's like, damn, like what happened? Our shorties gotta go way to Broward to train. Talking about they gonna go train with Gold. Gold feed my dog now.
Yeah.
So I really don't like one of them play with me at FAU, but to hear a kid way down here say he gotta go way down there to get some training, I'm like, damn, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, so why they keep pulling the Palm Beach County coaches? They wonder why they go down to Broward and they getting their foot get put in their neck, foot to neck when you from Royal Pond or Wellington to Dwight. Y'all can't even compete down there. The best we got to try to compete is Atlantic right now. You get what I'm saying? And they competing off tradition. Because Atlantic gonna always get kids, because that's just the tradition for the school. You can be the head coach at Atlantic. You can be the head coach at Atlantic. People in DELRAY say, go to Atlantic. Because I went there, my uncle went there, my cousin went there. So they gonna always fulfill a good product.
I'm gonna go a little deeper though. I'm gonna go a little deeper to tell you why Broward and Dade is a little ahead of us. That's just my opinion. I think economically, bro, right, it's more expensive to live in Palm Beach County, bro. Like Palm Beach County, you ain't gonna have the population. You ain't gonna have them dogs, as many dogs as you gonna have in Broward. You can still afford to live in Broward and Dade a little bit comparable to Palm Beach County. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you talk about a Wellington or Royal Palm, they'll never go down there and beat even a Coconut Creek.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
You know what I'm saying? Even a Coconut Creek in Broward is tougher than some of this stuff we got down here, which is crazy because Coconut Creek for real is like Wellington to them. So,
I see what you're saying.
Broward,
I see what you're saying.
So Broward, they consider Coconut Creek Wellington, but it's a big drop off. It's a big difference from Coconut Creek to what we consider Wellington and Royal Palm. You know what I'm saying? So they'll never